The question for Vezenkov on the article is, will he be able to defend well enough to kind of make that highest possible impact, in a way that his defense isn't going to limit his minutes. And that's really like hard to say. But, one of the things I guess that we could ask is, maybe I'm making an assumption that if his defense isn't quite up to par, it's going to take his minutes away. Is that an assumption? Is his defense really going to play into his play time? Or is his shooting and his IQ and his toughness, his ability to get on the boards, is that going to be enough for him to, plug into the rotation without worrying too much about the defense? And also, I guess a side question to that is, if you really do believe that the defense comes into play, how fast is that gonna? I mean, like, is he gonna be immediately solid? And that's really what we're talking about with Vezenkov on the defensive end. Nobody expects him to be like a multi-positional defender, but it's just about holding your own against, objectively quicker and more athletic guys than what he played against in the EuroLeague.
I mean, I think he'll be fine on defense. I don't think he's going to be playing the power forward position. Like, yeah, there's a lot of athletic fours now, but I mean, I think he's a strong guy. I think he'll be fine down there. And I don't know. The perimeter obviously is going to be a little bit of a different question. And that's what I think we're all more interested about. I think he'll be decent down low. Kind of like Nemanja Bjelica. I mean, that dude was,
That's the comparison that often gets brought up.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, maybe I am thinking too much about the defensive thing.
Let's just like, Bjelica was slow. Like, I'm assuming Vezenkov is quicker than Bjelica ever was, and he held his own. He's at the 4 position. And yeah, I mean, that wasn't that long ago, and I get it. Forwards are getting even more and more athletic, but I think he'll be okay. And I mean, I think he's going to get his 25 minutes a night, 25 minutes a night. I don't really know how many minutes a night he'll get, actually. Maybe 20. But I mean, I know he came over for a decent sized role, and I think that's what he's going to get, regardless of, maybe not regardless, but I think his offense is going to do most of the talking, though, at the same time.
Yeah, it's got to. But one of the things I really like about Vezenkov was that his intro presser, because he's a rookie, but he's an older rookie, and he gave off, he came at it and he said the things that you would expect a rookie to say, like, I know I got to work and put in the effort, like this is a challenge that I've got to rise up to. But it didn't just, like, sometimes rookies say that. They're young guys. Young people are kind of impressionable. They just say the things that they think they should say, where, maybe they believe it full, to heart, maybe not. But with Vezenkov, he said it with kind of the genuineness of a vet. So I think he knows the situation, and I think he knows what he has to do, and he'll figure it out. I feel like it's maybe reading too much into just listening to the guy and getting a feel of him. It seems like he's got the right mindset. Seems like he's not. I'm sure there's an expectation that he's going to have a role that was obviously a factor in him leaving EuroLeague, but I think at the same time he knows what he's got to do. He's got a pretty good down to earth and realistic viewpoint of the fact that he's got to prove some things. But yeah, his offense should translate. I would hope.
Yeah, at least the shooting.
Yeah, for sure. That touch is insane.
Yeah.